says, ignore your teeth and they'll go away.
Terrorist fist bump.
I'm Eunice Elliott.
And I'm Chris Davis.
And here is the news.
Birmingham Mayor William Bell's newest idea to balance the city budget has failed when he was turned down by Easy Money for a title loan. His next idea should be a success, letting it all ride on the little ponies at the Birmingham dog track.
You know, I have an idea how we can balance the budget.
And how would that be?
We could sell Snicker bars and M&Ms.
Snicker bars and M&Ms. Are Snicker bars and M&Ms euphemisms for prostitution? Because if so, I know a lot of guys who like M&Ms. The federal government has come up with a plan to contain the massive oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. Under orders from President Obama himself, the cast of Jersey Shore has been dispatched to Gulf shores to soak up as much oil as possible. A grateful state thanks you, Snooki. She's gross.
When Alabama State Attorney General Troy King heard about the oil crisis in the Gulf, he urged Alabamians to pray. Pray for an attorney general who does not respond to crises with prayer. The Alabama Department of Transportation is currently accepting bids for what is considered to be the state's largest project, an interstate leading directly to Memphis, cutting about 8 minutes from your current travel time to Graceland.
That's going to be a lot of good news to shut-ins with 37 cats who love dead rock stars. I'm one of them. In entertainment news, the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, recently came to Birmingham. She travels with her signature hat that was made famous at Obama's inauguration. Sadly, the hat was misplaced just before the concert, but recovered later by police in Brother Bryant Park when they found 3 homeless people living inside of it. Also in entertainment news, the Schaefer Ice Center Crawfish Boil happened this weekend. 12,000 pounds of crawfish were served, 300 gallons of beer, and 25,000 pounds of shitty 90s rock.
Former American Idol Ruben Studdard recently trimmed 100 pounds from his frame, making him half of his former self, although still remaining a complete has-been. Now with his special commentary on Facebook, Chris Davis.
Hi everybody, it's me, Chris Davis, host of View of the City. And as host, I try to get everybody to watch the show by going on to Facebook to give them invitations. Well, there was a lot of confusion over the first time when I sent invitations out because people thought I was inviting them to an event. It's not an event. You just have to go to the television and watch it on Charter Public Access. But some of you had bright owls, so you said, well, I can't see it. So all you have to do is just go to the computer, which is where we are, because we're an internet-based show. It's viewofthecity.net. It's very simple. So I had to change my invite like 5 times because none of you were really getting the pic. You don't have to show up. It's like you can't all fit in my house. Just go online and watch it. That's all you have to do. It's very simple. I don't want to have it.
I'm Eunice Elliott.
And I'm not finished. Also, Facebook prayers, don't send me that. That's useless. I'd rather have a Facebook death threat. What happened to the good old days when you just throw a sheep at somebody?
We're here at what used to be the Ruby Tuesday on Highland Avenue. The future for this site remains unclear. However, one proposal has stood out from the rest. A Chick-fil-A in 5 Points. A Chick-fil-A with a drive-thru in 5 Points South in Birmingham. What do Birminghamians think about this?
I'm okay with it. I like Chick-fil-A. I like the way they do their business and how they're closed on Sunday and that sort of thing. It's pretty nice.
So you mentioned with them being closed on Sundays, does that mean that Popeyes is going to hell?
It's possible.
So do you think a Chick-fil-A would fit well here on 5 Points South?
Not with the congestion problem that it would create, though. With just the traffic of 20th Street and Highland Avenue, rush hour, morning time, no.
They're going to have to close off the streets, and the last time they closed off the streets was to paint the road, and it just about killed business out here. Nobody could get through. They're blocking off main streets. A lot of people come from right up there in Richard Arrington because when you come around that curve, there's a beautiful view right there. So they're going to come down and come here, and it's just going to be blocked off. And for how long, we don't know. But then they're going to be detoured to going different directions 2 blocks down. Nobody's going to make it through the historic section. It's not going to work.
A Chick-fil-A itself would be fine, but a Chick-fil-A without a drive-thru would actually be more comparable to the area.
But I never go inside. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't about me. Do you think a Chick-fil-A would work in this area?
Me specifically, no, I actually don't. This is my first time in Birmingham this week. I'm working here from out of town, and I'm very impressed with, kind of this little cultural district that you've got going on. And it would be a shame to homogenize it with the rest of the country and, kind of destroy part of that by putting in a chain.
So you don't live here, so I don't know that I care so much about your opinion. And you used the word homogenized, and it kind of made me feel, inferior. What about if there was a drive-through, but only for bikes?
Sit-downs would still be better, though.
You can go inside Chick-fil-A and sit down,
Right.
but you can drive around the building on a bike.
Or I could put my bike in a bike rack.
I'm not pro Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
I mean, you got awesome restaurant action going on here in terms of Fun 20. I mean, take your pick. Golden Temple around the corner, love it. Filet, it almost lowers the restaurant tone of this entire place, you know what I'm saying?
So you've been here 9 months and sounds like you've done more than I've done in 9 years.
If you're looking for a restaurant, let me know, because I can pretty much hook you up.
You can put your bike in a bike rack after you've gone around the building through the drive-through, gotten your Polynesian sauce, and then sit down.
Or I could pull into a lot and pull it up to a bike rack and lock it up and walk inside.
So why do you think so many things taste like chicken?
Actually, maybe chicken tastes like something else.
Perhaps. What do you think chicken might taste like?
When we know that, we may unravel the mysteries of the universe.
You are deep. So why do you think people think so many things taste like chicken? Why do you think people say so many things taste like chicken?
I think it's like a ploy to accept hunting. If you know somebody who hunts squirrels, snakes, rabbits, deer, anything, they'll say it tastes like chicken to get you to accept whatever they killed and
It's
are
a
trying to feed you.
It's a conspiracy.
Yes.
I never thought about it. You are so right.
Think about it.
So they killed Bambi, but it tastes like chicken, so it's
all right. Oh, word.
So what do you do on Sundays when you can't get your Chick-fil-A chicken?
Sunday you should be eating at home.
Oh, you eat at home. What you cook at home?
Chicken.
Or you could just go to the Galleria and get your Polynesian sauce.
Or I could just take the Dart from Cobb Lane down to 5 Points and go inside.
Bland and boring at the end of the day, right? We want to keep it spicy, we want to keep it fresh, and that's what this area can do unless you put in a Chick-fil-A.
And where are you visiting from?
Pittsburgh, PA.
And when are you heading back?
Friday, so the city's going to get a lot duller in a couple days.
Or you could just do like I say. Thank you. No drive-through. That's the final word. Do you have anything else you want to say about this area and what else could possibly be here other than Panera Bread and bike racks?
Any type of sit-down restaurant that didn't interfere with the local historic district or the city master plan or the commercial revitalization districts that are set in place for this area.
Wow, you've researched this, huh?
Yes, I have.
So what do you do?
I'm the executive director of the Merchant Association, and I'm the neighborhood association president for 5 Points South.
Oh, so I'm standing next to the man who is going to decide where the bike rack goes.
No.
You have no power? You're the president.
But I have an opinion, though.
And your opinion matters the most, I'm sure.
No, the people that live here in the area matter the most.
You're difficult.
Yes, I am.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the name of this show is View of the City. It's about Birmingham. Yeah. I think I'm over you guys. Peace. Keep it moving.
I don't know if I've decided on this scooter or not. I'm not sure if scooters are sexy enough.
Oh, really?
Sold.
Magic City Motor Scooters, 2nd Avenue North, downtown Birmingham.